somit ein herzlich willkommen wieder zurück zu eurem Foli von Folis Gamehouse zum Crime Friday hier auf seinem Kanal, auf seinem YouTube-Kanal. Ihr findet uns natürlich auf Twitch, Instagram, Facebook und wie gesagt hier auf YouTube. Heute wieder mit einem Crime Friday Let's Play Noire, Part 16, Offenkundige Bestimmung. Und wir starten auch gleich los. Wie gesagt, Freitag gibt es immer hier also eine Art Crime Friday. Da gibt es irgendwelche Detektivspiele, irgendwelche, ich sag mal, Thriller-Spiele, irgendwelche Action-Spiele, auf jeden Fall mit viel Story und Geschichte dabei. Samstag ist der Sci-Fi Mystery Saturday. Da werden dann so auch unter anderem auch natürlich auch Horrorspiele gespielt, da werden Science-Fiction-Spiele gespielt. Alles was so ein bisschen, auch ein bisschen Story enthält natürlich. Und ich würde sagen, wir fortsetzen das einfach mit unserem Detective und herzlich willkommen, sage ich dazu. So, Sittendezernat, Offenkundige Bestimmung, Part 16, Noire, Let's Play hier bei Folis Gamehouse. Herzlich willkommen, ihr Hobbydetektive zu Hause. Bei euch auch noch so warm? Ich hoffe, also, beziehungsweise es ist Klamotten kleben, also es ist wirklich für mich ein bisschen furchtbar, aber momentan habe ich immer noch 33 Grad in meinem kleinen Kämmerchen, also es ist schon warm. Aber es ist ja Sommer, es gehört dazu. Wie gesagt, das ist ein älteres Spiel. Wer genauere Infos haben will, der schaut sich auf jeden Fall nochmal den Part 1 an, hier bei mir in der Playlist. So, der offenkundige Bestimmung.
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
Two of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
Whatever kind of look you were going for, you missed.
God damn it. We just can't seem to put this morphine to sleep. A dead judge. It's not good. Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
Put him down on my saddle.
Jetzt muss ich mal gucken. Da ist in diesen Senats kenne ich mich eigentlich gar nicht so aus. Rezeption, ich glaube Rezeption und dann Parkout.
I got this gadget whiz guy putting
Dich? Nee, daraus. Wait. Ah, hier. Na, wenn man es eine Weile wieder spielt, ist man ein bisschen raus. Die Karte an, wo wir ungefähr hin müssen. Das heißt, hier raus, die nächste rechts und dann ziemlich weit hoch, okay.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind. This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
111 Club.
Homicide guys are already inside.
4:27 p.m.
Bukowski,
Phelps, back again.
we're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bowe. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Ja, die haben wir ja schon gefunden. Mal Kippenstümmel.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Well maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument. What's that click? Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
Blue Room Ticket, Jazz Club.
We should follow up on the musician angle. He kept his stash close at hand.
Was sagen Sie da noch
Another
Spritz aus?
day, another dollar.
Da sind lieber Fixernadeln rum. Okay, da hinten ist Band. Und dann Löffel zum Heiß machen. Okay. So, Biddlestone. Dann gucken wir mal. Da ist nichts zu sehen. Ich würde mal sagen, war ein glatter Durchschuss. Infektionsmittel, Morphium, Drahlösung, Warnung, kann süchtig machen.
Do we have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
Und dabei hatte ich mir gedacht, wir haben beim letzten Mal den Drogenring zerschlagen. Okay. Was haben wir hier so? Zigaretten. Ah ja.
Dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply. These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Was soll denn der Ventilator hier kühlen? Was ist in den Boxen drin? Lenaio. Das ist eigentlich Wein? Hä? Hä? Wein zum Kühlen?
Just when I think I've seen it all. You'll have my report when it's ready. Right now, you want to be examining evidence.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
Toll, dann nehmen sie genau die Insektionspunkte.
Well, you must have some thoughts.
We get all types in here, officer.
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Where do you think you got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Ja, zumindest eine von den 2 Fragen richtig. Ich habe mir die andere schon gedacht gehabt, dass die da ein bisschen lügt, dass sie ein bisschen mehr auf dem Kasten hat. Aber das werden wir mit Sicherheit noch rausfinden.
Never the same, are they?
So, wo ist mein Kollege? Du.
Phelps, work the morphine angle. I'll work the stiffs.
How well did you know the owner?
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think.
Blue Room Jazz Club. 5:11 Uhr. Na denn? Elsa Lichtemann. Na, gucken wir uns mal Elsa Lichtemann an.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lichtman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow. Or their knucklehead buddies, Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Untersturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy! How about you get a drink while I see to this?
Der mag Deutsche scheinbar nicht so.
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, Herr Officer. We have work to do.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
I'm not looking to arrest users. I'm after the supply.
You just don't get it, do you? Some people can't live without heroin.
Boah, da hat sie mich voll rotzig frech angelogen, du.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, Detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words and very noble. But words are just words, Colfax.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the Mixter.
Cullen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Blue Rule. 10:34 PM. Wurde entdeckt. Ich bin extra zurückgefahren. Verdammt nochmal. Gibt's da ja nicht. Gibt's doch gar nicht. Hm. Probieren wir es auch ein neues.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Uh-oh.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
God damn it all, I asked them to hold the mayo.
LAPD. We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Igabiva along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps. Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? and how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was in Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy, or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. We had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Hollywood Review,
Fucking Rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working the...
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus. I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Enough to arm 3 companies. Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club. This is the crate we recovered. 500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of L.A. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner and Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Guy gave his wife a tap.
Wipe at me, I put him down with my...
Oha. Ich höre die Schießerei. Los geht's.
Find a way up there and stop that son of a bitch, Cole.
Can't pick this shot.
Ui, ich dachte, ich hätte ihn erwischt. Verdammt. Das gleich nochmal. Ach, warum läuft denn der jetzt nicht? Warum läuft der denn so langsam?
Can't pick this shot.
Oha, was geht? Nein, die will ich nicht überspringen.
Move, I've got you.
LAPD, drop the gun now!
Geht doch.
It's one of the BARs.
Mhm. Eins von den neuen Gewehren.
Phone number and restaurant table.
Okay, also war es ein Auftragskiller.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and started treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Felix, we didn't go through Okinawa to come back to this on our streets.
I've got the LAPD to keep me safe, right? Me and all my people.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
Gute Frage. Sehr gute Frage.
Felix, that morphine is turning up everywhere. People are dying. You got something you want to tell me?
I'm a bus driver. Do I look like I run a dope racket?
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in L.A.?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
Wo ist das blöde Telefon? Ah, da. Da ist es. Phelps. 1, 2.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Ah, siehst du.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second.
Ich kann den Bob Kelso, der war bei Scrubs.
Apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thank you.
Hollywood. Dann hat er aber eine gute Gegend erwischt. So. Dann lass uns mal losdriven.
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
Won't work. He's a tough customer.
Officers need help, Hollywood and Highland. Hollywood and Highland officers need help. 211 in progress and expired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
This seems like a good time for the siren, don't you think? Are you crazy?
Manchmal. Abkürzung Kelsos Apartment, 2:21 p.m.
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No. You don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Mal gespannt. Ex-Marine. Fragen wir erstmal vorsichtig, oder? Von der Goldbridge gestohlene Waffen. Ja,
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
And you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
Tja, jetzt eine Frage. Soll man beschuldigen oder nicht? Oder böser Kopf spielen? Was meinen ihr? So, haben die Spritze, wir haben das Blutticket, gestohlene Zigaretten haben wir, gestohlene Waffen. Schiffspapiere, da haben wir auf jeden Fall die Namen hier drin gesehen und eine Adresse von einem Tisch mit einer Nummer.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You better watch your mouth.
War richtig schon mal?
You know that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery. You okay, Phelps? Standing around, doing nothing? You look shell-shocked. You okay, Phelps? Standing around, doing nothing? You look shell-shocked.
Come on, Jack. You were there. You must know something. People are dying over this morphine.
We had been in port 2 days, and the Navy crew were busy unloading. Most of us were making final arrangements to travel home. Everything that was stolen was taken straight from the dockside. Police interviewed my unit and most of the swabbies.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
Hier geht's ja von einer Schießerei in die nächste. Das ist ja mal.
My friends of yours are gonna get plugged today.
Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator. Christ alive, this is a nightmare! Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
All units in the vicinity and any central unit. Citizen reports of 415 at 7th and Central. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
Robert Steiner.
They just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
You're too bad.
Keep it steady, and I'll try to bust his tires. Getting close and steer him off the tar. It's no good. We need to get closer.
You nearly killed him. Watch it. Guys are moving quiet. Open fire!
Find some cover!
You're covered, Phelps.
So. Noch mehr Leichen. Auch gestohlen aus dem Dings. Vom Schiff. Das hat man doch schon, Mensch. LPD Wise-Skandal. Tja, das ist immer wieder der Zeitpunkt, wo halt eben so eine Rückblende kommt und ja, würde man sagen, viel Spaß dabei.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brenda Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak.
Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor? District Attorney?
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
The name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public we all served. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer?
Mhm. 8:13, langsam wird's. Mickey treffen um 21 Uhr. News. Gebäude. Sheldon. Mind.
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight. An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack.
ins Scheiner Theater.
Get in close and steer him off the tar. Step on it, huh? Just give me a little closer. Hit him. Pull this asshole off the road. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down. LAPD, put your hands in the air.
Hollywood Post Office. Geht leider nächste Leserscheibe.
How long do you think you can hold out? Throw out the guns.
Eyes open. He's around here somewhere.
geschossen, Cowboy.
Tell Courtney. Bad luck. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. God.
Polar Bear Ice Company, Lenny Finkelstein.
Polar Bear Ice Company. You really did it.
Irgendwie kommt ein Polar Bear sehr bekannt vor.
Most
Das hat man
people
schon
never
im
get the chance to be
vorigen
rich.
Fall gehabt.
Wouldn't you risk it?
Also nicht davor, aber schon in einem Fall, einige Fälle davor. Wo wir das erste Mal den Drogenring zerschlagen hatten, zumindest Vermutung. Okay. Der hat nichts mehr bei sich. So, wie sieht's mit den anderen Konsorten aus? Ihr habt da immer die Beweise? Okay. Einen von den Taschen dran. Ah ja. Abschiedsbrief. Treffen mit Cohen und Sheldon. Später heute Nacht.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Da, das hat man schon. Da ist auch nichts drin, außer Blut. Da ist nix. Keine besonderen Merkmale. Kein Ring am Finger, nix verheiratet. Also auch nur ein Laufbursche.
Majewski, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why did they get wrapped up in this thing? Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
All clear, Detective. Go to work.
An die Arbeit. Oh, what's level? Dann würde ich mal sagen, fahren wir nochmal schnell zum Hollywood-Revier und dann...
Look out!
Ja, mach komm zu.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here. Son of a bitch!
Naja, echter Warnporsche. So.
Goddamn Harry thinks he can
Stop him with one round. Mouthpiece tore strips off me.
Irgendwas müssen wir hier noch erledigen. Sonst wäre ja das nicht aufstehen. Vielleicht haben wir noch, warte mal, Rezeption, Parking Lot, Interview Room 1 und 2. Wir waren aber noch nicht in Booking, Interview. Das wäre 1, das wäre... wo sind denn 2? Bin ein bisschen verwirrt. War das nicht hier?
stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car? That's the cop who caught her.
Okay, hab's da also nichts gefunden. Eieiei. Gut. Dann gehen wir nochmal hoch zum Detective. Beziehungsweise zu unserem Chef. Gucken, was der noch zu sagen hat. Ansonsten. Stuff only. Oh, ne, jetzt. Ich glaube irgendwo hier lang. Nein. Lieutenant. Eigentlich hier. Aber scheinbar haben wir zu ihm auch nichts mehr zu sagen. Hey? Was ist denn dann nachher offen? Aber ich möchte die Jungs Bescheid sagen.
I got the jitters again. That bum took a swipe.
Hab ich noch irgendeinen übersehen? Pickard, Kelso, da. Okay. Den hat man gehabt. Unit, Medical Town, Trophäe. Das andere ist alles Shanghai, San Marino, also nichts was hier ist. Alice Pack. Da haben wir den. Munitionssteuerung, Kaliber. Plastiksäge mit Reißverschlüsse. Das klingt doch ganz so, als würde man Leichen beseitigen. Und wer hat das gern gemacht? Die Mafia. Also, hier habe ich jetzt keinen. Wäre ich nicht schlau draus, tut mir echt leid. Dann wird es wohl doch heißen, wir müssen auf jeden Fall los. Aber ich wüsste sonst echt nicht. Hier war nichts offen. Oder dass man mit irgendjemandem noch sprechen müsste.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head. Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Weil das nicht mehr gerade größer als 5, ja, fast 6 Zoll groß. Na gut. Lassen wir das mal. Detectives, Line Gallery. Nein, verschwindet. So, dann gehen wir halt eben dahin. Fahren wir einfach mal zum Treffpunkt. Vielleicht ist auch das Hollywood-Revier zum Schluss nochmal. Da war grün, hast du
idiot!
Ich müsste demnächst auf jeden Fall demnächst mal rechts. Da haben wir da durchkommen. Die Bänke stürmen hier noch. So.
There goes a week's wages!
Ja. Hast du eine Dreckkarre gekauft? Schnell ist sie nicht. Sieht noch gut aus. So. Treffpunkt, 9:15 PM. Ich hoffe, wir sind nicht zu spät.
There, line them up. All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
Spiel älter ist, die Steuerung ist nicht gerade sehr vorteilhaft immer. So, noch einmal.
There, light them up.
All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
Stay down. Keep moving, I'll cover you. Stay in cover. Push forward.
Except
Hey, look who's bleeding.
Give me some cover.
I know you there.
Get in cover. You're fucking toast. They're making a run for it after them. Get in cover now.
Also, geht doch.
I'm gonna put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that.
KGPL to Car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
Courtney Sheldon befragen. Na, dann fahren wir mal zu Courtney Sheldon. Ah, dann ist das wohl das, was noch offen dann ist. Na denn.
You're paying for every last scratch.
Ja, ja. Nochmal einen Kopf zu schön durch die Hose atmen.
Open your eyes!
Ja, ein bisschen Spucke, das sieht aus wie neu.
In my office, if you please.
Hollywood
I'm working a major
10:47.
case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But Cap.
No buts. This is more important.
I say we bust in there and find the guy.
Das ist der falsche Fragensraum, das ist der richtige.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, detective.
Sheldon?
This
Sheldon
is
Cooper?
Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
You're training to be a doctor, Courtney. How do you justify all of these deaths? You're supposed to want to save people.
Before you get on your high horse, I saved my fair share in Peleliu and Okinawa. My conscience is clear. How do you sleep at night?
Verdammt. Ich dachte, das wäre der richtige
You
Frage.
were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
So Eddie McGoldrick took his cut and bought the 111 Club.
I don't know what Eddie has been up to.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You were Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office, now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were. You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
What? Das kann ich mich gar nicht dran erinnern.
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
Ich würde mal sagen, er wurde reingelegt, hä? Aber ich glaube nicht, dass er fremdgegangen ist. Degradiert zum Brandermittlung. Sittendezenat abgeschlossen. Du wirst wegen deines Tatens degradiert und machst dich bereit für eine Versetzung. Okay. Ist egal, so oder so wären wir zu einer Versetzung auf jeden Fall zum Branddezernat versetzt worden. Allerdings kannte ich das noch nicht so. Wie gesagt, ich hatte es ja mal schon in den ersten Parts, Part 1, 2 und 3 hatte ich es schon mal erwähnt gehabt. Ich habe das Spiel schon mal gespielt vor Jahren. Damals noch auf PS3. Da hatte ich eigentlich immer nur einen guten Weg abgeschlossen. Aber Fall abgeschlossen, zumindest mit 3 Sternen schon mal. Ja, gefundene Hinweise 14 von 15. Fragen richtige 7 von 14. Ich denke einfach mal, ich wurde ein bisschen in die Pfanne gehauen, um eine Marie wie Felix dazu zu bringen, seinen Kumpel zu verraten, braucht man Geschick und solide Beweise. Ah, das habe ich schon gedacht, aber ich glaube, den sehe ich auf jeden Fall nochmal wieder. Wie gesagt, ja, der Fall ist abgeschlossen. Ich bedanke mich auf jeden Fall schon mal recht herzlich fürs Zuschauen. Ich hoffe, ihr seid beim nächsten Crime Friday wieder mit dabei, wenn es zum nächsten Fall von Cole Phillips ist. Und hier bei Eleanor, bei Folis Gamers auf YouTube. Ja, ich bedanke mich schon mal vorab auch schon mal fürs Liken, fürs Kommentieren, fürs Abonnieren. Wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal wieder. Macht's gut, haut rein. Bis dann. Ciao, ciao.